Hi, welcome to WhatsApp Wednesday at prekpages.com. I'm Vanessa Levin, and today we're going to take a look at the app called Touch and Write. I think this is a really super cool app that I've been wanting to share with you since I started this series. And here it is right here. And let me show you a few things here on the screen first. Here are the alphabet letters. There are the numbers, and then you can also create a list for the children to practice their names as well, or high frequency words. So here's the cool thing about this app. We can practice writing the letters here, but we can also choose what medium we're going to use to do that. So here, let's choose our medium by clicking or tapping on the pencil. And look at all the cool things they can choose to write with. You've got shaving cream, ketchup, Jell-O, ink pen, chalk, frosting, all kinds of really cool stuff that they can use, whipped cream, they can use to write with. So I like shaving cream. It also has some sound effects, which are pretty cool. So you start wherever the little monster is. The little monster is going to help you with proper letter formation. This is another thing I love about this app, is that it reinforces proper letter formation. So let's start here. Did you hear that really cool sound effect? Are kids gonna love that or what?
A.
As you can hear, it also has completely unaccented English, so it speaks with an American accent.
A. A. A.
I also like that it does both the upper and the lowercase letters. I think that's really important too. Now, if your children, I like also how it's going to support them at their different levels or stages of learning. So if they don't need the directionality support, you can turn that off right there, and then they can do it all on their own without it. So maybe you want to start the year with them using the little cupcakes and directionality cues, and then later on in the year you can transition to not using them to see how they do. So overall, I think that part is really cool. Here you can choose writing paper. So they have the traditional methods. Blank is what I would usually choose, but if you like those lines, or if that's what your program requires, they do have them there for you. So that's really nice. They also have some funky ones here, little frames and different types of things you can use for the children as a background to write on. So let's take a look at the names now. And to create the names feature here, I created my own list. I tapped on add a new word list, and then I created one right here with the title names, and then I typed in some names there as a sample. So that's how you create your own names list, so you could do it for a class, and then they could have access to everybody's name in the class to practice, or you can just do a list per child. It's up to you. Okay, so we're going to do names right now, and I'm going to tap write.
J. U. A. N. J. U. A. N.
I like how it says the name of each letter as it progresses through the name. That's really helpful. And you can also do sight words. They already have two high frequency word lists built in there for you, but you can easily add your own word lists by going here, creating a new list, and adding your own words. You could put, Mrs. Levin's sight words in there, the red words if you use the rainbow system, and then you can type them in there. So really easy to create your own word lists. Now, if you get this app and you want a tutorial, they actually have a really nice tutorial right here too that you can go in, and it walks you through how to use the app step by step. I found this to be a really nice and unique feature because a lot of times we get an app and then we have to kind of figure out how it works before we can let the kids have it. So there you have it. This is Touch and Write I think it's a fantastic app, totally worth the $1.99. It's going to help support proper letter formation in your students, and it's also fun and engaging. It's going to allow them to use different methods to write with. We all know and love shaving cream in the classroom. Every teacher loves to use shaving cream in the classroom. Pudding and all those kinds of things are highly multisensory. I'm not advocating that you get rid of those at all. Those things are great, but we can't use them every single day as much as we would like to use them. So this is going to help support using them in the classroom more often. You can actually use shaving cream and chalk and all the different methods every single day in your classroom with this app. But like I said, I'm not advocating replacing real shaving cream or real pudding or whatever that you want to write with in your classroom, because that is a multisensory experience that's highly beneficial to children. And also, some of you can't use things like shaving cream in the classroom due to fire codes or certain rules and regulations that your programs have in place. And so if you're in that kind of a situation, then this app really is a must-have. So again, highly recommend Touch and Write. This is Vanessa Levin from prekpages.com, and I hope you'll tune in next week to WhatsApp Wednesday.